with stops and with good offense. And then I just thought, they did a great job, Charlotte did, of kind of not getting knocked out and keeping the game in striking distance. And then I was most disappointed in our defense, especially in the second half. Really from the first 5 minutes all the way through. They scored 80 points in the second half, and that's, we got to look in the mirror on that. Some of that's them. They played well. But most of that, at least from our purposes, is on us.
With 5:59 to go, I think you called your last timeout. Was there something, I don't know, a unique experience to see the youngest team in the NBA kind of have to go that next stretch with no timeouts and just go out there and kind of use what they've learned all season to go try to make a run? Yeah,
I thought the output in the last 6 minutes and the resilience was really good. The execution, especially defensively, could have been better. We could have slammed the door on some of those, but thought that was the best energy we had of the night. And it shows the power of that. We were down 13 and it got to like 5, in a hurry. But obviously we needed more of a 48-minute commitment to that tonight.
3 guys scoring over 30 points for you guys, and it seemed like each one of them was just playing with a lot of force and punch. Did that stand out to you in terms of their offensive production tonight? Yeah, I thought all 3 of those guys, and really a lot of the guys offensively, we scored 134 points. So that clearly wasn't the issue tonight. It was the defensive end, and we have to be a team that can appreciate the amount of energy it takes on that end of the floor too. Obviously we had our moments tonight, but certainly didn't string together enough in order to earn the win.
Barry Trammell with the Oklahoma Mercury brought Poku back tonight. Butler played some minutes. Is that a sign that player development or whatever is still the priority over the play-in or playoff, or the play-in tournament or the playoffs, even this late in the season?
I don't think you have to choose. We think that development is the priority, to achieve short and long-term success. We've got a condensed schedule. We just got off the road. We play again tomorrow. We turn around. We travel again. We play Phoenix. We're down a couple guys. And so just trying to expand the roster, see if somebody can give us a jolt, give guys opportunities, allow them to develop and play. And we think that's the best short-term strategy as well. Maybe not in every, minute of the game, but certainly with where we are in the season and the context of the season. But, I can't say enough how important that mentality is, in the long term as well. I mean, that's just going to be a constant for us regardless of what the circumstances are around.
You hadn't played Dario in 2 or 3 games. Got there late in the game, or fourth quarter, I guess. And,
yeah.
Were you just looking for something that might work defensively?
Yeah, I mean, more just like trying to give guys an opportunity to give us a spark. Obviously the second half didn't unfold the way that we would have liked. And like I said, if you're in uniform, you're live, and trying to give everybody a chance to impact the game and put their fingerprints on the game and on the team, especially on a night where I didn't think, we had it, especially on the defensive end of the floor. And that's what I was doing with him, Butler. That's what I was doing with everybody.
The last question from me. How important would making the play-in be for the Thunder?
I think if it is a outcome that's downstream of our process and the way that we're trying to do things, it would be great, because it would just be kind of a marker along the way. But not so important that it's going to distract us from our way of doing things. We need to bet on that. Day over day over day. We've done that for 2 or 3 years. That's what's put us in a position to compete for the play-in. So for us to abandon that at this point would be hasty. And quite frankly, we need to double down on this mentality past this season. That's why we're doing what we're doing.
Jerry Ramsey, franchise. They punched you guys in the mouth in the fourth quarter. Came out 30-11, I think, was the beginning of that.
Yep.
PJ Washington in particular has a career night tonight. How hard is it not to overreact in the conversation of slowing these guys down? What is the conversation and just seeing a very unusual night where a guy gets his career high and they're just killing it with 30 points halfway through the fourth?
The conversation with the team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the conversation with the team is an ongoing dialogue throughout the course of the season. And, a theme in these games in particular, when the other team's got elevated players over there that are playing, they won 4 out of 5. The conversation is that you have to earn the game if you want it. And that's a good lesson for us tonight. I thought Portland was a good example. We had to go earn that game. It took everything we had to win that game the other night. And tonight was a night where we didn't earn it. enough. We could have won the game by 1, but we didn't earn the win, and that's the lesson we have to take away, and that's what the dialogue is throughout the game, even when things are going well. It's like if we're doing good things, it's like, good, we got to stack them, we got to earn it, possession by possession, and that wasn't just a reaction to the game. That's something we talk about all the time.
Throughout the season, you've mentioned how you wanted the guys to be in certain situations. Lose tonight, have another team coming in tomorrow night. The standings being as tight as they are, is this the type of situation that you want these guys to be in?
Yeah, great. It's a great situation. For us to be playing games that have weight at this point in the season is a great experience. It's a great context for our guys to grow in. The best development is development that's most relevant and in context. And if you want to go where we want to go, you're going to have to handle pressure situations. And this is a great example of that. Now we have to turn the page, learn the lessons certainly, but turn the page and get ready to do it again tomorrow night. And I'm excited to see how we respond.
Justin Martinez, the Oklahoman. Josh was a driving force for you guys all night, but specifically in the first quarter, 11-5, played every minute there. Just what did you see out of him in terms of setting the tone early on? Yeah,
I thought his aggression on offense tonight was really good. He was downhill for a lot of the night. I thought he had a really good, balance of that, and he also was off it early and getting his teammates involved. He got the ball turned side to side. He really chose his spots tonight. I was encouraged by how he played offensively for sure. He had a very good night.
You talked about Isaiah pregame, how he's been expanding his game just today. Obviously, shot the three ball really well, but also getting to the rim a lot. Just what do you see out of him in terms of doing a little bit of everything offensively?
Yeah, I think it's just more he's gotten good at, the skills that, build up to our system. One of them, he took a cut and gets fouled. Like I said, he's a great active spacer. He plays with great pace inside the action. He'll take cuts. He'll screen for his teammates. He does all the things that help glue our system together. And like I said before the game, his shooting has been great this year, but it can distract you from, how holistic of a player he is.